Class 6 Social Studies. Happy day children, hope you all are doing good. In today's class we are going to continue with knowing about our past through books such as manuscripts that were written long back. In last class we studied about manuscripts. We came to know that it was book-like similar things that were recorded in the ancient times on palm leaves or bark of the birch trees. The other similar way to know about our past was through inscriptions. So today in this class we are going to study about inscriptions. What are inscriptions? These are writings on hard surfaces such as stone or metal. As you could see the picture, right side top, that is one inscription, stone inscription to be very specific, that is recorded about something that has happened very important in the past. And the below picture, as you can see, it is a stone inscription again, and the picture inside shows Mahabharata war, and it is believed that this inscription depicts the Mahabharata war. Now children, if imagine if our school wants to convey something important to you and your parents, how is it generally done? It is done either through printed circulars, and sometimes messages are sent from school. Okay, so similarly, now where this inscription was very much used is when a king wanted something to be conveyed to his people. It was done through these inscriptions for the people to read and obey from it. Okay, so inscriptions were generally done by the king when he wanted something to be conveyed to his people. Again, inscriptions were also done by kings to keep a record of the battles that they had won during their time. Apart from the manuscripts and the inscriptions, there were so many other things that were made and used in the past. So that's what we are learning one by one in this chapter, right? So those things are studied by not everyone, not by common people. Only those who are skilled in that specific studies can actually study about the things that were made in the past and understand how it was used, when it was used, and all those details can be acquired. So those who study about these objects that were used, made and used by the people in the past are called as archaeologists. Okay, so archaeologists are people who study about the objects that were made and used in the past. Now what do they do? What do archaeologists do? They excavate and explore. Excavate means dig out deep layers of the earth carefully to find out tools, weapons, pots, pans, ornaments and coins. Also even some other objects, even that includes made of bone, baked clay, that were made and used by the people who lived in the past. Okay, so these substances are generally imperishable. Imperishable meaning they can last for longer times. Imagine people who made and used these things happened thousands and thousands years back. So how are we able to study about those things till now? Isn't it? That's very fascinating to know, right? That shows the nature of the materials that were made in the past. It shows that they are imperishable. They cannot be destroyed. It is not destroyed by nature. So it is sustaining the nature, and that is how we in today's date we are able to still study about those things. Now archaeologists also look for bones of animals, birds and fish to find out the eating habits of people who lived in the past. So archaeologists are like detectives to find for the objects which can be called as the sources and reconstruct it to find about our past. Now children, I want you to have a close look on the picture, the next slide. As you can see, I have named the pictures 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Okay, so these are the objects, sites of the areas where the archaeologists explored, excavated, explored, and understood about the things that were made and used by the people in the past, and that is recorded in our ancient Indian history. Okay, so picture 1. Picture 1 shows the excavations of old cities, excavations of old cities, that is cities in which people dwelled, and now it has become an archaeological site. Archaeologists have studied these areas by digging out those areas, that particular place. So it is excavations of old cities. Picture number 2, architectural monuments, that is an ancient university in the ancient times existed, called the Nalanda University, which you will be studying in depth moving forward in your higher classes. Picture number 3, I hope you can identify the picture. It is nothing but the manuscript. Okay, manuscript picture. Picture number 4, remains of historical buildings. And picture 5, sculptures, stone inscription. Sculptures made as stone inscription. Okay, and picture number 6 shows some of the ornaments, coins, anklets that were made and used by the people who lived in the past. So that's all for today's session, children. I hope you enjoyed today's section. Thank you. Have a nice day.